Hello, great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Today it is Tuesday the 10th of November and this is the practice video for GYC LATES and thanks very much for joining me. I hope you're well today, whether you're watching it on Tuesday or maybe you're catching up later in the week. I hope you're doing well and you're having a good week. So I'll just tell you what we're going to do together today. We will warm up a little bit in a moment, we'll warm up our voices, get ready to sing, and then we are going to look at one of our Christmas songs, Gaudete. We're going to go through Gaudete today. We'll do all the parts, and if it's a song you've done before, we're going to just revise over it. And if you've never done it, it's a great chance for you to learn everything from scratch. So we're going to have a lot of fun singing in Latin today, a little bit different if you've never done that before. So let's get started straight away, shall we? We're going to warm up a little bit. So can you just loosen your shoulders up a bit for me? We'll just get nice and loosened up before we sing. That's good. Now, I don't know how much space you've got where you are. If you've got enough space, if you can stand up or even just sat down, if you can move your arms across your body like this, we're just going to loosen those shoulders up. That's brilliant. If you can put them right out, that's fantastic. If you've got enough room to do that. Okay, then if you can take your arms, we're going to stretch high up to the ceiling. Just hold that for a few seconds. Relax. Give your fingers a little wiggle for me. That's brilliant. Give your arms a bit of a shake and give your legs a little shake as well. Okay, wonderful. Can you do a big pretend yawn for me? Can you go and again? Lovely. We're going to do one more really big one and fantastic. Next we are going to do sing through a pattern to warm our voices up. We've done this before at rehearsal, you might remember it. The words are simple, they just go E, A, R. Let's have a nice big wide open mouth on the R's. So we're going to go like this. E, A, R, R. Try that with me and E, A, R, R. Lovely. We'll take it a little bit higher. E, 1, 2, and E, A, R. And make sure you're really supporting all those R's really well, as if it's one long note. So you're breathing really well, breathe deeply, fill out those lungs, and then just control all that air when you're breathing out, when you're singing. And we'll just try and get a nice strong sound even as we go lower down through the notes. Try that again with me. Ready? 1, 2, and E, A, R. Very good. Take it a bit higher. E, 1, 2, and E, A, R. Very good. Let's do one more. E, 1, 2, and E, A, R. Very nice. Okay, we'll do one more pattern to warm up a little more. So this is another one we've done before. It just goes to the words mum, 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 mum. And that mum sound, it's going to really kind of warm up all the muscles around your mouth, all these facial muscles. We're going to go like this. Mum, 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 mum. Oh, let me start again. We're going to go mum, 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 mum. you try that with me? Ready? 1, 2, ah. That's good. A bit higher. Try and be really expressive with your eyebrows for me. Imagine you're on stage and you're performing and you're just trying to be really expressive to an audience. Ready? 1, 2, ah. That's good. Ready? Last one. And lovely. Well done. That's good. So just give yourselves a little bit of a shake out again. Make sure you're nice and relaxed and ready to sing. Fantastic. So we are going to keep going with some Gaudete. Now, I think this is the first song that GYC sang in Latin, which was a bit of an adventure for us. But Gaudete, it's quite an ancient festive Christmas song, and we really enjoyed this last year. It was one of those songs that people were a little bit apprehensive of at first, but once we learnt it, it sounded absolutely fantastic when we did it last year. So I hope you'll enjoy going through it again. I'm just going to go through all the parts, all the way through. We'll just revise together and hopefully that will get you well on your way to being confident in it again or for the first time. So here we go. I'm going to just play you a little bit of the track just to remind you of the feel of it and the speed. So I'm just going to skip to sort of a bit later on. This is partway through. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, Ego nostre contium, salutiam nostro, benedicam Dominum, salus Virgine nostra. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, Gaudete. Okay, we'll just stop there. It just gives you that feel of it. So you'll hear it's very light. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus. It's got this really nice lilt to the timing. So it's not too fast, but it's moving, just moving, kind of skipping along. We want to give it that kind of bounce feel to it. So we'll go from the top. You will need lyrics for Gaudete. If you haven't already got them to hand, if you just pause the video and go to Dropbox, you can download the Gaudete lyrics, which you definitely will need if you've not done this before. Okay, so our first verse, it's going to be just the sopranos begin and you sing the melody. So we go like this. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete. Try that with me, sopranos. We'll do it one more time. 1, 2, and Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete. So that's the beginning of our song. And then as we go into our second verse, sopranos, you are going to continue with that same part again. And then the other parts will come in and add some harmonies underneath that. So verse 2, we have upper altos. You're going to begin with your part, and this part is going to come back through the song. This is kind of the chorus, really, this part. So this part that you'll learn now, you're going to do this lots of times through the song. So upper altos, you're going to go like this. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, do that twice through, and that will be your part for the chorus. So try that with me now, upper altos. Ready? 1, 2, and Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. That's right, that's good. And then we're going to have lower altos and the men. You're going to be together on the third harmony part for the chorus. So lower altos and men, this is your part. So we go like this, and Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. And we do that through twice, and that's your part from the chorus. So low altos and men, try it with me, and we're going to do it through twice. Ready? And Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. One more time, and Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. That's it. Yeah, well done. Okay, so all of those parts are coming in that second section on your lyrics, the second time we have the chorus. Okay, so have a sing from the beginning with the guide track. So sopranos, you're coming in first, then everyone else, you're coming in that second time. I'll give you just your notes. So Gaudete, that's going to be the upper altos. Gaudete, that will be the men and the lower altos. Gaudete. So sopranos are in first, then everyone else is in that second section. Here we go from the top. Gaudete, Gaudete. So that's sopranos. Natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christus is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christus is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christus is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. And this is the men. Okay. Gaudete, just stop that there. Christos. Okay, well done. So we went on a little bit there, and that was into our verses. So on your lyrics, the bits that are in italics, they are kind of the verses in between the Gaudete chorus. And these verses, each part kind of takes turns just doing the words for one of them. If you might remember if you did this with us before, I very purposefully split these parts up between us, so none of us had to learn lots and lots of Latin. So you only get a few lines each. It's a little bit tricky, but there's not too much to learn. So the first bit here, the first one, this is the men. It's going to be just the men singing at this point, and you're gonna go. Well, it'll be down here for you. Tempus adis gratiae, hoc quod abdabamus, Domina letitiae, devote redamus. So I'll just talk you through that pronunciation. So we've got tempus adis gratiae, hoc quod abdabamus, Carmina letitiae, devote redamus. So try and sing it with me. We're gonna go. Tempus adis gratiae, hoc quod abdabamus, Carmina letitiae, devote redamus. Good. One more time. A little bit quicker. 1, 2, and Tempestatis gratiae, hoqua lactabamus, carmina laetitia, devote redamus. Well done, that's great. You might want to just rewind, do that a few times more until you are feeling really confident with that bit. And then we go back into Gaudete with everyone on their harmonies again, just as before. Gaudete, 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 Gaudete. So that chorus, it just keeps coming back exactly the same as you've already done. So if you skip down to the next verse with me, we have this time, it's lower alto's turn when we get to Deus homo factus est naturo mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Just try and say it with me, lower altos. We go, Deus homo factus est naturo mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Should we try and sing it, lower altos? We're going to go. Deus homo factus est naturo mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Try it again. Ready? Deus homo factus est ad naturo mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Good, well done. Okay. Now here, the only thing that's different is we start to get some extra parts coming in under the melody in the verses. Some harmony parts, some oohs, just to flesh out the texture of the music a little bit. So it's going to sound a bit like this. I'm going to sing the lower alto part and I'll play the oohs on the piano so you can get the idea roughly how it's going to be. We're going to have Deus homo factus est naturo mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Okay, so if you are for the men, you're just going to do one note. It's really easy. You've just gone Gaudete, Gaudete, then you're going to go up to So that's nice and simple. You're just sticking on that one note. If you are a soprano or an upper alto, you're going to do this. You're going to go. Okay, so we're going to try it. I'm going to sing with the lower altos, and then if you're on an ooh, I want you to put that ooh in. So, man, he's the man. Sopranos, upper altos. Okay, here we go. Ready? And Deus homo factus est naturo mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Okay, should we try it again? So, ooh, that's the man. Ooh, sopranos, upper altos. Ready? And Deus homo factus est naturo mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. So hopefully that makes sense. That makes sense what we're doing there. So we've got the oohs coming in to support, and then the melodies are keeping going in the lower altos. Then back to the chorus again. Gaudete, 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 Gaudete. And then on our next verse, go down a little bit further, we've got Ezechelis porta. So this is upper altos. You're going to take the melody at this point. Let me talk you through the words. We're going to go Ezechelis porta clause per transito, unde lux est orta salus invenitur. Say it with me. Ready? And Ezechelis porta clause per transito, unde lux est orta salus invenitur. Sing it with me. We're gonna go. Ezechelis porta clause per. Oh, I'm gonna start that again. Ready? 1, 2, and Ezechelis porta, clause per transito, unde lux est torta, salus invenito. Let's try it with me again, that's good. And ready, and. Ezechelis porta, clause per transito, unde lux est torta, salus invenito. That's good. Now, while you're doing that, we have those oohs again. So, men, you're back on ooh. And then sopranos, you are on ooh. Now, lower altos, you were on the melody last time. So this time you need a note for an ooh. So you're going to go like this. Ooh. Okay, so again we're going to try and put it together. So men, ooh, lower altos, sopranos, and then upper altos. We're going to sing those words. I'll sing with you. Are we ready? 2, 3, and. Ezechelis porta, clause per transito, unde lux est torta, salus invenito. That's good. Let's try again. Men, lower altos, upper sopranos, and upper altos. We start here. Ready? And. Ezechelis porta, clause per transito, unde lux est torta, salus invenito. That's good, good. Well done, everyone. Okay, and then we're back to Gaudete. It keeps coming back, lots of times right through. Okay, and then our final verse in italics that you can see, Ege nostre concio. This is sopranos. It's your turn now. You thought you got away with it, but you haven't. We were just saving you to the end. So let's talk through your words, sopranos. You are going to go. Ego nostre concio salet jam in lustro, benedicat Domino salus regi nostra. Try that with me. And ego nostre concio salet jam in lustro, benedicat Domino salus regi nostra. That's good. Should we sing it, sopranos? And ege nostre concio salet jam in lustro, benedicat Domino salus regi nostra. Good, one more time. A little bit faster. And 1, 2, 3. Ego nostre concio salet jam in lustro, benedicat Domino salus regi nostra. Good, well done. Now at this point we have the men back on your ooh, and we have lower altos on and upper altos. You're actually going to do something a little bit different this time for the oohs. You're going to do a part that's going to move a bit quicker this time. So if you're a lower alto, you're going to go like this. Ooh, that's it. And then upper altos, you're going to do a similar thing a bit higher up. We're going to go. So together, those harmonies, ooh, men, ooh, ooh, try that, and ooh, okay, and then we're going to put the sopranos in over the top. So here we go with everyone. Man, lower alto, upper alto, sopranos, ego. 1, 2, and ege nostri concio salet jam in lustro, benedicat Domino salus regi nostra. So can you see there's quite a lot going on. The parts are all moving a bit quicker with the melody in this final verse. Let's try that again. Okay. Ooh, 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 nostra. Ready? And Ege nostre conscios alla gemme nostro, benedicet Dominus salus Regi nostra. That's good. This is challenging my brain, trying to play 3 parts and sing a 4th part in Latin. I feel like it might fall apart at any moment, but we're going to have one more go. If I mess it up, you keep going as you would in a rehearsal. Okay, here we go. Low alto, upper alto, soprano. Here we go. Last time. 1, 2, and. Ege nostre conscios alla gemme nostro, benedicat Dominus salus Regi nostra. I think we did it. Well done, guys. That's good. That's good. Okay. And then we're getting towards the end of the song now. You're doing really well. So we do the chorus through twice at the end. The first time it's just as normal. The very last time we have some slight changes. We have some of the sopranos. You might remember if you did this last time, we split you in half. So some of the sopranos you just did the normal soprano part, and the other half of the sopranos you added a descant part. Descant just means it's an extra high part that you usually put on the last verse or the last chorus of a song to really give it a big impressive finish. So basically this is the men's part, an octave up. So I'm just going to go through that descant part. If that's something that some of you have done before, and we'll be happy to do it again. So the last time, some sopranos are going to start here and go. Gaudete, gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. And you have this really important note at the end, because it changes the whole feel of the harmony. This is, if you're musically minded, it's basically, we've been in a minor key through the whole song, which sounds a little bit more sad, a little bit more serious. And then we change to a major key, which is called tiers de picardie, which is the musical term for going from major to minor on the last note of a song. And it's kind of a traditional thing that's used in some older music. So sopranos doing the descant, you have the crucial note that does our tiers de picardie and changes it for us at the end. So if that's you, you've got to really kind of bring this note out. So your last chorus, if you're doing that descant, just sing it through with me one more time. We're going to go down and Gaudete, gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete. That's brilliant. So yeah, that's the note that's really going to create that lovely ending. Fantastic. So that takes us to the end. I think we might just have a sing through the whole thing to finish off with. Well done, you're doing really well. And yeah, just a little reminder as well as going over all your notes. We've got to learn those words again, haven't we? So take some time to try and get, particularly your lines of Latin, try and get them really fixed in your mind. It's a bit tricky, but there's not too much of it. So just really go over those so you can confidently do this song without your lyrics in a few weeks' time. Let's finish off. We're going to put the track on with all the parts and see if we can go through the whole song. So are you ready? It's sopranos only starting, and then everyone else is going to join in. Here we go. Gaudete, gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, gaudete, everyone. Gaudete, Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, 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 Christos is natus, ex Maria Virgine. Gaudete, tempus aris gratia, opor opter bonus, Domina laetitia, Gaudete, 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 Christos es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete. Deus homo factus est naturale errante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos es natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos es natus, ex Maria Virgine, so get ready for your oohs or operatos. Claus et transito, unde lux est dosa, salus impenito. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete. Ege nostre conscios, salutiam nostro, benedicam Dominus, salus Regi nostra. Gaudete, Gaudete, Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete, 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 Christos est natus, ex Maria Virgine, Gaudete. Lovely, yeah, well done. That's really good. Good work, everyone. Fantastic. Well, I think we're well on our way to Christmas, aren't we? And I don't know about you, but I think it's been such a hard time for all of us recently, hasn't it? But it feels this week like there's a little bit more light at the end of the tunnel. And actually, I feel like looking forward to Christmas, singing some Christmas songs, makes it feel like the new year is not that far away. And actually, there's definitely some brighter days on the way into next year, aren't there? So I hope that singing today has cheered you up a little bit, has brightened up your day. Thank you so much for all your dedication to keep practicing at home. It's so appreciated. All of you in the choir, you've just been amazing, so supportive, so driven to keep going. And we shall definitely rise from the ashes in 2021, and actually, you know, hopefully we can still do our Christmas recording. Fingers crossed that we can still make that happen. So it's really brilliant that you're all working hard at home just to do what we can, and hopefully we can bring some smiles to people's faces at Christmas. So thanks, guys. If it's Tuesday when you're watching this, then of course we're on Zoom tonight, 8:30, for choir social, nice catch up. Last week was lovely. We split into some different smaller groups with the breakout rooms, so everyone got to have a good chat and a catch up. So I hope you can make it, even if you just drop in for part of it. You're really, really welcome. Come and say hi to everyone. And we'll look forward to seeing you later. So hopefully see you tonight, Tuesday night, or if not, I'll see you again soon. Have a great day, have a great week, look after yourself. Bye for now.